No summer league. Oh man, you got to be kidding. Man, I love summer league, and to be without it, I don't know. We're gonna have to see. This is Carla Bernard on Sports, and we're gonna talk about the NBA and the summer league. Let's get started. The NBA is coming back, and some people happy, some people sad, some people want their team included, some people understand. I get all of that. But the most important part to me is summer league. Summer league is not going to be here. And that was round-the-clock basketball. You know, it starts early in the morning, it ends at night. You get to see all this talent, unheralded talent that you've read about and you've seen clips on TV, but you don't get a chance to see them play. You know, you really don't know what they can do, how they're going to handle themselves against other equal players. Because sometimes in college basketball, when you're the best guy on the floor in your conference, a lot of times you're just way above everybody else in talent level. But when you put around equal talent, some guys just ain't the same. They shrink a little bit. So Summer League give you a chance to kind of estimate these guys' skill and see how they're going to measure up in the NBA. I've been watching it for years, and I love it. I mean, I got to see Donovan Mitchell, Duncan Robinson, Kendrick Nunn, Caruso, Kyle Kuzma, Christian Wood. I got to see all these guys play. And you get a chance to watch them and kind of estimate what kind of players they're going to be in the NBA. And you get to kind of play a little general manager, a little agent, thinking, you know, who's going to take them, what they could do, what's it going to be the place in the NBA. Are they going to be a contributor or just a dude standing on the sideline holding to his towel around his neck? You know, you don't really know. And so you get to watch the Summer League, it gives you a good idea of how you think they're going to fit in. You know, whether they're good at shooting or dribbling or passing or what their ceiling is or, you know, how long it's going to take them to develop. All of this stuff can be kind of figured out by watching them in Summer League because, you know, they playing against guys that's fighting for jobs. So, you know, that's all the time exciting for me, not to mention the combine. They just added that, I think, a couple years ago. You know, all the measurables. You get to hear the general managers talk about the specific players and their vision for the team. And it really gives you a good snapshot of the players in the NBA and where they think they're going. And also the draft. It postponed the draft to August 30th, I think. I'm not really sure. I think it's August 30th, but you know, all these three things were the highlight of the summer to me. You know, watching Summer League, watching the combine, and watching the draft. You know, everybody kind of jockeying for position, trying to figure out who belongs where and who's going to get who, and it give you a chance to, you know, kind of think who's going to get drafted, who's not going to get drafted, who's going to get left out in the cold. And so all this stuff is important. I know the NBA season is important. I know people love it and they looking forward to it and trying to see who's going to get crowned champion. But it got to be an asterisk next to this year's champion because, you know, it wasn't a war of attrition this year. Everybody's well rested and ready to go. So, you know, it's a little watered down this year because players almost at full strength, and usually by this time of year you're dealing with exhaustion, fatigue, you're dealing with a lot of different things, and people have to overcome them to gain that championship. So this year is going to be a little bit different than it usually is, and I guess it's cool. I just hope it don't leak into next year and ruin next year too. But I guess I could roll with it. I could roll with it. I'm willing to give it an opportunity and a chance to see how this thing ends up for us fans and people that like, you know, talent and like to watch guys grow. So all that being said, please, if you got some comments, leave them in the comment section. You can look at my subscription box and see other videos that I have done. And this is Carla Bernard on Sports, and I am out.